In today's video, I'm going to show you my favorite sling pack for urban EDC gray man style carry. Stick around, it's going to be a good video. I have had a lot of different sling style packs in the past. Tried them all, I think. I feel like I've tried them all. Tried a lot of them. And I like the concept of the sling pack, but I've always had run into issues with them as far as comfort. When you add too much weight to them, they become very uncomfortable. Or the organization and how the pockets were laid out just weren't quite right. Always something I would find in them that I didn't really enjoy. So I decided to go back to the well again and look at sling packs once again for an everyday carry bag that didn't break the bank. I didn't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars for an everyday carry bag. I wanted it to be well organized, and I wanted to be able to carry essentials for my daily EDC, but also emergency items in case something happens while I'm out and about. I have some things with me. So of course the preparedness mindset is always there, always thinking about those types of scenarios and what can happen while I'm away from home or I'm away from my vehicle. I need to have a few things with me. So I went back to 3V Gear. I've done lots of reviews of their gear in the past, a lot of different other packs I've had and I've used, and really a good price point for people who are getting started in this and who want something that's really decent but that's not going to break the bank. So what I landed on from them for a sling pack was the Outlaw 2 sling pack. This is in their backpack sling line. Comes in a lot of different colors, black and gray, and I think there's a brown and even an OD green. I like the black, and the reason I chose that is because I really wanted something that didn't stand out considerably, that kind of blended in with the environment with which I work and I travel in, which is urban. I wanted something with me that could carry all that stuff, and I didn't want to stand out because I think the gray man mentality is at least something you should be thinking about. It's not the most important thing. I think some people kind of go overboard with it and they end up looking not gray man at all. But I think the backpack that you carry can stand out considerably if it's camouflage or looks really expensive. I don't know. There's just different indicators that people are going to kind of hone in on. Now, of course, it's a nice looking bag, and it's going to probably stand out a little bit more than other packs. And of course, the patches are something that you'd want to take off if you didn't want to attract attention to yourself. Now, the patches come with it. That's part of the deal with 3V. They'll send these patches along with their pack, which is kind of cool. So let's just get right into what I have in this bag, and then at that same time I can show you the features of the pack and why I think it's a pretty decent EDC urban gray man pack. So right, here it is, the 3V Gear Outlaw 2 Gear Slinger Urban Sling Pack. That's the official name. Runs about $52 on 3V Gear site. It is a single strap sling pack. So you've got the sling starts or is sewn at the top here, which would be my right side, and then it goes down to the left side where it has an attachment here. It has a 2-inch quick release buckle. You've got Molly or PALS webbing on the shoulder strap, so you can attach a pouch if you want to. You also have a built-in clip, so if you want to clip in keys or gloves or something like that, you can do that. And then there is a crossbody strap, and I'll show you how that looks on me and how that works. But that helps stabilize the load. They always have this molded foam material, and I really like this because it creates channels, which is going to give you some airflow and keep this off your back a little bit so your back doesn't get really hot. But it also, because it's foam, it's a little bit stiff, so it gives the pack some rigidity and some structure, which is, to me, super important. I hate real floppy bags in these scenarios. I want something that's going to stand up and hold my gear really well. Another feature of this bag is a hidden pocket back here. And back here, I'm able to store my concealed carry weapon. Now, typically I would carry this on me, but I may have to transport it, so this is a great place to do that at. But the other great feature about this is the way this bag is arranged, and I'll show this and demonstrate it, is you're able to draw from this position while the bag is still on you, and we'll show you that in a little bit. So that's the back of the bag. Front of the pack, there is a compression strap. Now this is removable. You don't have to have this on here, and I'm kind of debating if I want to keep it on or not, on or off or not. I don't really know. It's kind of nice because you can tuck a jacket in there, but it unclips pretty easily. You've got a generous organizational pocket up front here, and I've got my eyeglasses, contact case, and that's it in this top pocket for now. But there is elastic loops back here and here, and then there is a slip pocket that runs the length. So you got some options for different stuff that you put up there. Of course, 2 zipper pulls, so you can go different directions. Up front we have another pocket, good size for documents, or your phone or something like that down here. I carry, in all my EDC packs that I've always had, I always carry spare change. Seems like a strange thing, but I think it's kind of overlooked sometimes because there still are a lot of vending machines out in the world, and if I'm traveling or I'm out with my family or something, you know, if someone needs a snack and we're kind of in a remote area and there's a vending machine and I got change, we're good to go. Of course, PALS webbing on the front, so you can attach additional pockets. I've just got some hand sanitizer on the outside, and then I like to keep my Gerber tactical pen at the close ready because it's a great pen, but also it is a glass breaker, and it is a metal tactical pen, so it is a self-defense weapon in itself. Rides right there perfectly. On this side of the pack there is a water bottle pocket, and what's great about 3V is they sell a lot of accessories with their stuff, and this is their insulated water bottle. And I've been using this and it works great. It doesn't leak. It's very high quality. I forget how big this is. It holds enough water for me when I'm out and about, and it slips nicely in this pocket. Now, the pocket has a little bit of mesh perforation right here just to help the bottle breathe, so it's not, you know, creating a lot of condensation and keep getting that pocket wet. So that's nice feature. Don't see that all the time in pockets for water bottles. Now this front pocket is really the pocket that I like a lot, and it's just organized the way I like it. They've put a full-size admin panel facing the correct way on this pack. So when I'm wearing this pack and I flip it around to the front, I am able to access all these tools very quickly, very easily. Pocket, able to access all my pens, access my tactical flashlight fairly quickly. For urban EDC, I really like a tactical style flashlight with a tail switch button. And then I'm going to carry some kind of extra tool with me. I mean, typically I'm always going to have my pocket knife on me, but having an extra blade with some tools I think is great. This has a glass breaker built into it. There's that. Of course, we got all the can openers, bottle openers, screwdrivers, scissors on here, so really a fantastic tool. Of course, I'm going to carry some kind of notebook. Even though most everything is done on a phone today, I still like to have a notebook, and I keep it right in the rain just in case. And then in this pocket, this really is kind of my urban mini survival kit. It just has a few things in it, but some 550 cord. You never know what you're going to need it for. Of course, a Bic lighter, always a handy tool to have. My Silcock key, so I can access water on the outside of a building. Gorilla tape. And then a whistle. Just in case I got to signal someone, I can do that. Not really a big... Now we move to the main pocket. And this is really easy to access while you're wearing the pack, and I'll show you how that works. But it does have a nice feature. It has a foam lined padded handle, so you can carry this briefcase style to your vehicle or walking around town. But this zipper for the main pocket goes all the way around the bottom and the top. Now I've added these glow beads. These are from Tough Possum Gear. Check out his website. These are fantastic for identifying zippers. You know, a black pack with black zipper pulls. It's a little hard to sometimes see the zippers when you're trying to grab, especially in the dark. So this just identifies that this is the main pocket to my pack. I can get to it easily. But what's great about this is you can open this thing up like that, and it kind of fillets open, and now you have access to all your contents. Now, we have a padded pocket on this side, which is big enough for an iPad. Easily fits that with a case. I forget what model iPad that is, but it's one of the bigger ones. Then you have a pocket over here. And of course, I'm going to carry some first aid items with me. I'm going to carry a set of gloves, just in case I got to tinker with something. You never know. Gloves are very handy in protecting yourself. And then I carry a neck gaiter or face mask gaiter. And then you have a mesh pocket that goes across the front here. And in this, I've just got some personal items. There's some wipes to keep myself clean, and then really important item, some powder. I love this Gold Bond powder. It is great for your feet and other areas. Keeps you nice and dry. No one likes itchy nether regions. And then the only other thing I have in here is this pocket or pouch. This is my travel-on pocket. This holds all my tech, wires and stuff like that, cables. This, I'll have a link down in my description for my Amazon store if you're interested in this pouch. But it's really nice because it's slightly padded, has nice zippers on it, but it separates all the wires and things I need for my gadgets. But I also keep in here, and I think this is really important for urban EDC, you really want to have some kind of way of charging your phone if you are away from a source, an electrical source. And this Anchor battery is fantastic. They make the best charging blocks, I think, to date right now, and I have a bunch of them. And that's my small one. So I got my wires in there. Got another cable in there. So just everything I need, keeps it all organized. Easy to get to. So that goes in there. But there's plenty of room. It's probably like, that's almost 3 inches of depth. So you could stuff a jacket in here, food. If you're using this, you know, for daddy detail, this could be a great diaper bag when you're out with the family. I mean, just, you know, if you're like me and you're running around all the time with the wife, the kids, the grandkids, you just never know what you're going to need, and I love having it all ready in my pack. Right. All right, guys, I want to show you the pack on me. Now, for reference, I'm 6'1", about 265. Pack fits me great. There's enough strap that it can go bigger or smaller, so there's plenty of room for adjustment. But why I like this sling pack and the concept of a sling pack is because of this feature. So as you're wearing this pack and you're walking, moving, you're able to move the pack around to the front of you, and that gives you access to that front admin pocket that I showed earlier. And that's why this pocket's laid out so well, because everything is facing the correct way. So I can get into this pretty easily. I can get into the top pocket if I position my zippers correctly. I can get into the main compartment, and that opens up and folds out, so now I have kind of an area to work in. And then of course, the back hidden pocket where I would keep a firearm, you can unzip that, you can reach in, and of course you can draw. So it gives you several different options of being able to get into the bag very easily. And if you're moving in an urban environment, and let's say it's a crowded environment with lots of people, you need to get to something, but you don't want to have to take your backpack off and stop, set it down, go through it. You don't have to. You can sling this around, get into the things you need, put it back. Even the water bottle stays where it's supposed to. It does not slip or fall out. So it's a great option for urban EDC. Now in this configuration, I've actually taken the Y-strap off just to see how I like that, and so far I'm digging it. It works pretty well. So that is another option for you if you don't like that Y-strap. That's easily removable, and then if you want to put it back on, you can. So far, loving the pack. 3D Gear sells a really nice 2-liter hydration reservoir. So I was talking about, you know, taking this bag on a hike. Well, you can very easily fit the bladder in this pocket. Now, a 3-liter I think will be too big. I don't think it'll fit, but the 2-liter fits fine. And what's really nice is it has a port that you can route. Disconnect that from the bladder, thread that through, push button connection right there. Put that back in. Close that up. So now here's your hydration tube, and this is really cool. It's got a really nice cap on it with an on-off switch. So it's a quality system, and it comes with the tube hook. Hey guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, please consider subscribing. Please check out the affiliate links down below, including the Facebook group and the Amazon store, and check out 3V Gear. There is a link down below for this bag, as well as some other great gear from them. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time on The Prepared Wanderer.